Welcome to the MSJC Internet Authoring Videocast.
In this guided practice video, you'll be learning how to create random numbers within a range. You can see I've created a new Java program here in NetBeans, named it Guided Practice 6a, and I've already imported the scanner class and the random class. To get started, we'll go ahead and create our instances then of the scanner and the random classes. So we'll have scanner in equal to new scanner system in and then rand is new random Let's now create an output statement. And we'll just make that rand.next int. And so you can see we get this huge number here, both positive and negative. And we have to run the program each time to generate a new number. So let's expand upon this a little bit. Let's go ahead and set a range here. So we'll add a seed value of 100. So that's going to limit then the range of random numbers that can be generated. So now when we run this, you can see it's going to be a number generated between 0 and 99. Again, we're running the program each time to generate a new number. Let's take it one step further, add a for loop. Run this while I is less than 100. Increment I each time through the loop. So now when we run it, there we can see 100 numbers generated, but all still within the range of 0. So there's the lowest value where I just passed it right there, 0. And did we get 100? Or 99 would be the highest. So no, we didn't get a 99. But that is the range, 0 to 99. So the seed is setting the range then of the random number generator. 100 values between a 0 and a 99, that would be 100 different numbers that make up the range that can be generated each time we run that. Now if we want to shift that, we can just simply, outside of the rand next int, we can add to that 1, and that is now telling it don't start at 0 anymore, start at the value 1 and then generate 100 numbers. So let's go ahead and run that 100 times. So we won't see a 0 in here anymore. And there we do see 100 was one of the numbers that was generated. In fact, it was generated a couple of times. Okay, so the point is your seed value is for setting up the range, and then to determine where that range starts, we can add a value in on the calculation. And as far as the for loop goes, it's determining here in our conditional expression, it's determining how many random numbers are being generated. So those are the three elements that we want to focus on here. The seed value, which gives us the range, the shift, which gives us the starting value, and then how many random numbers are generated. That's in the conditional expression of the for loop. Now let's try and make this so we can have a little bit more of a a practical value out of it. Let's change the conditional expression so that it's just going to generate 10 outputs, 10 randomly generated values. So now what we want to do is make this a little bit more of a practical application. We want to generate a range of characters from the letters capital A to capital Z randomly. So let's do a int min is equal to 65. And then our max will be equal to 90. So 65 is the capital letter A, 90 is the capital Z. Now we can use those two values to go in here and set up our range. So we're going to set up the range where we have our max value, subtract from it the min value. So that's going to give us 25 characters, so because it doesn't include the 90 when it's doing the range. If you remember back to our previous example, it was when we put 100 in there, it was 0 to 99 were the actual numbers we were generating. So we want to do max minus min plus 1. That'll give us the 26 characters that we need. And then to set the starting value to actually be at 65, then we want to add min outside of the range there. So we're doing the shift is the min value. So this calculation here is giving us the number of random characters from A to Z. And well, actually that's giving us a random number between 0 and 26. Or I'm sorry, 1 and 26. And then the min is shifting that so that we begin at 65. So our range now is from 65 to 90. So let's test this out. See that we're getting numbers there within our range. And let's go back to 100 here in our expression. Just so we can see we're going to get values between 65 and 90. Now let's go ahead and convert that numeric value to a char value. So let's create a char called rand char. Then we're going to need to move our random number generator out of here and assign it to our rand char. So we'll just cut and paste this right there. And now we're going to need to cast this to a char. So in parentheses we'll put char there. And we'll want this entire calculation to be calculated before we cast it to a char. And then we'll just go ahead and generate the char down here in our output. Let's go ahead and run it. And there we have it. So randomly generating 100 different characters, all between the letters capital A and capital Z. Now for the guided practice assignment, what I want you to do is take the information that you learned in this video, create a program similar to what I've shown you here in this demonstration, but instead of getting the range of capital letters, I want you to set up a program where you get the range of lowercase letters. So that is the assignment for the guided practice. Until next time, happy coding. If you liked this video, please click the like button and leave us a comment down below. I also would appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the notification bell so that you'll be notified when new videos are posted.